I'm calling to the roaches because they keep popping up and then leaving. So I'm calling to the roaches here to see if they'll pop up next to my roaches.
There's a band called Papa Roach. I don't know if they still play. I wonder if that's how they got the name, because they were like roach circus, like they were like roach directors or roach inhabitors. And a roach did just pop up a couple times. I don't really like them. Come on out, roach. I know you want to be in a roach video. I see that motherfucker right there. Just take his little tentacles out. See, he's doing Roach Superstar. Watch him. He is a Roach Superstar. Motherfucking roaches, dude. So that's what's going on. Roaches. Speaking of roaches, I'm sorry. Hey, that motherfucker got scared and ran away as soon as I started talking loud. Sorry, roach friend. I think they liked the music too. I was listening to music. All right, time to go before I scare the white people that are just walking by in a second here. He's already expounding. Roaches? Better call the doctors. Brother, you better call fucking 911, you dumbass. You know what I like about this place? Oh, look, the snail's coming out now, too. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of care. Look at the snail. I mean, a slug. Yeah, exactly. Look, a slug came out. With two roaches on either side. Hi, slug. Ooh, he's kicking it. Hi, slug. Or is trying to get some weed. I don't sell weed, bro. It's just personal. That's cool as shit. Roaches and slugs. So like I had a shitty day, so the roaches and the slugs just came and visited me while I'm smoking my last of the herb with the bugs on the steps in front of the place so I get help. Ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I've been saying a pound of care for months now, but it's a pound of cure. And honestly, I even have this on the wrong video setting. I hope it comes out okay. You have a good night, slug. Also called a gastropod, meaning stomach foot. I don't like ants. I like ants less than I like other cockroaches. Look, it's an ant and a slug just kissed. That's fucked up. Ants, slugs, roaches, and me. Isn't that the life for this HC? I haven't said that shit in a while. Oh, we got cockroaches and slugs, dude. There's a cockroach coming out. Come on out, bro. I don't give a fuck. Let's have it. Let's have it, dude. Let's have it. Slugs and cockroaches and joints. Come on. Okay, cockroach. Ready. is making some distance. Sorry to yell, slug. The slug's making distance. That slug is making distance. I don't think the cockroach is coming back out with the slugs out here. It looks like the cockroach and the slug are there together. I just saw fucking cockroach tentacles with slug eyes and the slug right there. You coming out, cockroach? Ah, spiders and ants don't count.
Slugs and cockroaches and roaches. I think that's an old one from that went to the laundry. Time to smoke the last one?
Since coming to office, President Biden has signed the Respect for Marriage Act, codifying into law the sacred rights of same-sex and interracial couples, and a ban on transgender Americans serving in the United States military, and he ended the disgraceful
You know, I'm 100% cool with no bullying and with protecting people of all different backgrounds and types. 100% cool with that. 100% cool with that. All people need to be protected and given help. I don't think joining the military has anything to do with being gay. I think it's a little bit uncomfortable for family men. I think it's a little bit uncomfortable in close quarters, just as it would be to be in close quarters with a woman in a wartime situation and not feel in that desperation moments that sexual need to alleviate the tension and the pain. And so that's how I see it. And it would just be the same way as if I was with a bunch of men and there was one or two women in the group. So, and that could be reversed as well. A gay man might want to have those sexual feelings with another man in a war zone who's not gay. So we need to make sure that the family is also remembered. I think it's important to remember that family is the most important thing. Having a mother and a father and children, and having that be the basis of your society. And that's really the most important thing in society. It's important not to bully people and not to beat people up because they're gay or any of these other things. But it's not important to say that that's the most important thing in society. The most important thing in society is a man and a woman starting a family and having children and teaching them to be people of God and to do good for others at all times. It's not about glorifying the strange or the unusual. It's about protecting the strange and the unusual and glorifying what's the best. And the best is family. And I've never had a family really, but I will one day. And that's just how it is.
So what's happening in D.C. is they're raising a lot of gay flags throughout the cities at all the governments. So I guess the government is now run by and this is them raising the gay flag at the Department of Energy. So you've got the American flag, the Department of Energy flag, and then the gay pride flag. I'm sorry, but they're not raising a straight people flag. They're not raising a Christian flag or Muslim flag. They're basically saying that people who like to have gay sex are in charge. And I guess that means that people having babies will now be a science experiment, like in some of them fucked up weird movies. And you have to remember, a lot of this awareness started with Black Lives Matter. Yet there's not Black Lives Matter flags flying all over the country or on top of government flags. And the thing is that there's a lot more black lives that matter than gay lives. There's a lot more black people. Sorry, that's just the normal. So now apparently in D.C., the gay people run everything. So it goes the government, then the department agencies, then the gay people. And family people have no place because there's nothing there that represents me. I don't like being represented by a flag with 7 red stripes of blood on it. Department of Energy is retarded because they think China and Russia are a danger with their nuclear capabilities for electricity. And now this. So they're going to be promoting Vaseline and condoms for everyone as well. And the thought of family and actually having a family is out the fucking door. What a fucking joke. And look, there's like 50 people there, and they're changing the entire face of the country. With that many people, they're going to raise a flag that has nothing to do with most people, reality. Unless you're trying to talk about standing up for somebody who needs help because they're beat by a bully. It's the streets that does that. It's the cops that do that mostly. So anybody who gives a shit right now, I just saw yesterday at the Veterans Administration gay flags up. What the hell does that have to do with anything with the fucking military? It doesn't have anything to do with it. What are they gonna? Are they gonna say pirates run it next and raise skull and crossbones? How come they didn't raise Black Lives Matter flags when that shit popped off? For some reason, though, men who like to take it in the butt are starting to run shit, and women who like condoms and vibrators are running shit rather than the family people. And this is sad for our nation and for anybody who likes families. Like, there's no united. She just said Secretary of Commerce, whatever. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. This shit's upside, fucking down and backwards.